All right, great. So again, we'd like to welcome everyone to this very exciting presentation. This is one of the first in North America. So we're really excited to be bringing this to the United States and other parts of the world and to build this community. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first thing you need to understand is what is the company? The company is Upnomix, and they are a worldwide casino management, wealth investment, and direct selling organization with stakeholding in select international casino operations around the globe. So we're going to kind of break this down and help you understand it. It doesn't mean that you have to gamble or anything like that. You have to see the big picture, but we're going to get all into that in just a moment. So they are based in Costa Rica. They also have an office in South Africa, and they'll be opening up regional offices in other parts of the world as well. All right, so the vision of the company is to be a leading gaming and entertainment company in any chosen market by delivering exceptional value and innovative experiences to people around the world. And so we talk about this worldwide operation. You need to understand that this Upnomix operates through its global investment arm. GIA, which is funded by shareholders and associates to leverage the fast growing casino industry. And GIA has investments in strategic mid-sized casino operations and destinations, home to the best gaming and entertainment options. So they're located right now in Costa Rica. You can see Barbados, the Philippines, and Sri Lanka. So this is a big company doing business right now. They also expect to be doing business in New Jersey, Aruba, Melbourne, Morocco, and also Germany. All right. So now the flagship project termed Upnomix Central has been under wraps in development for some time now and is slated for launch in the latter half of 2023. So what the company is doing now is building their community, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of companies are doing this now. They will build their community before they actually launch the primary parts of their platform and their products. And so the platform is shared a bankroll that leverages the power of blockchain technology coupled with machine learning and artificial intelligence that will enable licensed game operators to build and operate games on transparent platforms at zero financial risk. So they want to start off, of course, with plenty of funding to be able to do this in a major way. So we're pretty excited about that. So, it's important, and it's often said that to be successful, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to identify and position yourself with the fastest growing trends to ride the wave of success. And we all know that e-commerce is definitely a major trend. We know that digital gaming and casinos are a major trend, as well as direct selling. So we are involved, and this program is involved in all three of these at the same time, which creates a unique opportunity for all of us. So how do you participate in Upnomix? The company has created a revolutionary business system that places you at the forefront of a huge financial revolution. And so what's the entry cost? It's $300 one time out of pocket. You never have to go back in your pocket again. There are no monthly fees. So that's the entry cost that you need in order to position yourself within the system that will enable you and I to generate endless income with this program. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. And by the way, we do want to mention this, that the first 25,000 members will be airdropped complimentary tokens as a gift of loyalty that can be used down the road in these gaming situations. And so that's down the road. That's just an extra bonus that will be available to us. All right, so let's talk about the compensation plan. I'm going to do my best to break this down. Of course, we've got Jeanette and we've got Brian on the line as well, who are currently very active in the program. We're going to have them share their testimonies and also talk a little bit about this as well. So there are 4 ways to make money here. And the program offers one of the strongest incentive plans in the industry with multiple ways to earn an income. Well, one of the first things you're going to hear about is a very unique and a very powerful revolving matrix. There's actually 2 parts to that. We're going to talk about that in a few moments. Also, leverage profit sharing, a dual team bonus, and also rank and incentive bonuses as well. All right, so let's talk about the revolving matrix first of all. So The company has introduced an infamous and revolutionary board plan or revolving matrix. There are two revolving matrices you're about to see here that is not just proven, but is also time tested to yield high profitability for partners and associates. All team members make their way to the top of the compensation plan through this unique revolving matrix system, which makes you earn $10,000 over and over again. That's right. I did say that. $10,000 over and over again. You're going to see more about that in just a moment. This system maximizes your success by helping you capitalize on the efforts of your team members who were also involved in the program and who were also in the matrix. The system consists of two boards, and that's the players board and the winners board. So these are both two separate revolving matrices that you can get involved in, and we're going to show you that right now. So let's talk about the players board. The players board has 4 levels, with level 1 at the bottom. That will have 8 slots, and the other slots are 4, 2, and 1 on levels 2, 3, and 4 respectively. The entryway into the system starts with occupying a position on level 1 of the players board. When all 8 slots of level 1 are filled with the combined team efforts, all of the participating members, the board breaks into 2 new boards, and the associates on level 4 exit to the next board, which is known as the winners board. Now, this is the only system in the world where all teams work together as a single entity to rise through the different levels, helping each other. You're going to see that, how we are able to actually help each other in this process. Now, when you exit the players board, you earn $600 payout credited instantly into your wallet. So everyone comes in with just $300, and your first payout is $600. What does that mean? You're going to actually double your money, and you're going to be able to do that relatively fast. Now, you must have sponsored at least 2 downline members, either directly or via spillover, in order to exit through the winners board. So the first thing you need to understand is that this is all about building a community. You're going to want to share this far and wide, but everyone absolutely wants to refer at least 2 people. That's going to enable you and put you in the position to receive those $10,000 payments over and over again as we move forward. All right, so this is what the player boards look like. We talked about it earlier. You have 8 positions on the first level, 4 positions on the second, 2 on the third, and 1 position on the fourth. And so, of course, we all want to get to that 4th level. That's when we're going to get that payout. And we can do this as a team because we can literally place people as we bring individuals in. We can literally place people in these teams that will literally force our team members to get to that level 4. All right, so everyone enters on level 1, as I mentioned, and then the board splits when all level 1 positions on the player boards fills up. So don't want you to get too confused on this part. This is all facilitated by software. It does the same thing all the time, and it absolutely works perfect, even if you might not understand it. But we're going to do the best I can to help you understand it anyway. All right, so the goal is to get to that level 4, and when the board fills up, level 4 positions move to the winners board. That's the $10,000 board or the $10,000 matrix, and you earn that $600 startup bonus. So you started with $300. You went out, you referred a couple of people or more, and as a team, we helped to fill this board up, and boom, you get that $600. But more importantly, you're now promoted to the winner board where you can receive those $10,000 payouts over and over again. All right, so here's the winner board. When you cycle out of the players board, you get a position at level 1 of the winners board following your upline member in this senior line of sponsorship. Just like the players board, winners board has the same 4 levels, with the only difference being that a position in the winners board is achieved only after exiting the players board. So you must go through the player board and get that $600 first before you can get over here. New members cannot join the winners board directly. Everybody comes through the $600 matrix. Now, when the board fills up, it breaks into 2 new boards, and the associate at level 4 cycles out, earning a mega bonus of $10,000 credited directly to your wallet. You can withdraw it right away. It's going to be credited to your wallet in USDT, which is a digital coin you can easily convert into any currency around the world. And that's not all. You get, ladies and gentlemen, a re-entry into the winners board for you to earn another $10,000 over and over again, enabling you to cycle out monthly, weekly, and even daily, depending on the participation of our community. And this is unlimited earnings potential at, at a criterion that is very, very simple. Okay, so two of your upline members, direct or indirect, must follow you in the winners board. So in order to earn this $600, this $10,000, ladies and gentlemen, you must do what? You need to refer two active members. That's it. Because the way that this is set up, everyone wants that $10,000. So you know that they're going to refer to, that causes their community to explode, and so does the funding. All right. So what I want to do right now, and of course, as we mentioned before, the players board or the $10,000 matrix looks exactly like the winners board. So 8 people on the first level, then 4 on the second, 2, and then 4. Okay. Qualified participants from the players board advance to level 1 position in the winners board. So what I want to do right now is I want to go ahead. I want to bring Jeanette on just to share a little bit about her experience with the program thus far. And then Jeanette is my sponsor in the program. And then Jeanette's sponsor is on the line also, and that's Brian. And we're going to bring Brian on to share a few things as well. And so, Jeanette, are you there?
Yes, Mark, I'm here.
Excellent, excellent. All right, now, so let me just ask you a few questions, and we'll probably do a little bit of Q&A here toward the end, and you'll be able to type your questions in the chat box, ladies and gentlemen. And so, Jeanette, first thing I want to ask you, when did this part of Upnomix, when did it actually launch?
It launched about 30 days ago in the United States. A young lady out of Dallas, Texas, Grace, who's above us, that opened it up. And I came in about 3 weeks ago once Bryant called me about 3 or 4 times begging me to come in. And I looked at it, it's a no-brainer, but it's been about going on the 4th week now.
Okay, excellent. And so just tell us a little bit about your experience. And so I know that you completed the players board. Approximately how long did that take you, by the way?
Took me about 3 weeks. I mean, when I came in, I came on the players board in 3 days because we brought our people in 2 by 2 by 2 in right away. I ended up in 3 days receiving my $600. So I got my 3 back plus a bonus of 3, which totaled to 600. And I went straight to the players board.
So
the winners board.
So you completed the players board in about 3 days, and you got the $600, and then you went to the winners board. Is that correct?
Right. I went right to the winners board, and it took me about another week and a half to move up. And in 3 weeks total, I had my $10,000 in my hand.
Now, we haven't talked about this, but there also is, what do they call it? The dual plan payout, which we can call a binary payment system. And you benefited and earned money there as well. Is that correct?
And that's what makes this platform so great, because while you're waiting to move up, you're earning on the binary. And the binary pays out a matching bonus on your lesser leg at 5% daily. You earn daily, and it pays out every Saturday. So when I came in the first week, I received my 6. I also received $75 on the binary on the team bonus plan. Then the next week I received 180, and I was still moving up on the 10. The next week I received 775, and I was still moving up. So finally I got to the top of the platform, and I received my 10,000 plus that same day, within the same time, I received $690 from the binary. So you're earning while you're moving, and that's what makes it so great. and you've only put out $300, and you already got that back.
So now you also got re-entered into the winners board so that you can earn another 10,000. Is that right?
Yes, you go the system directly then puts you back into the winners board. So you never have to go back to the entry board of the players board. You always stay on the winners board from here on out.
Wow. So you don't have to give us the exact number, because, there's no guarantee of earnings, and people are going to earn different amounts. And that's a disclaimer that, of course, everyone knows about. But you've done pretty well in less than 30 days, haven't you?
Yes, because not only did I get my 10, my son was on the board behind me, and he got his. So that was pretty good in the household. We got our 6 and our 10 plus our binary money.
All right. All right. So So you're pretty excited. So you called
Yes,
about.
I am excited.
So you're building a nice little team, nice little community to help people to really, get this extra income to take care of various things to accomplish their goals. And the bigger our team and the bigger our community, this thing actually moves even faster. Isn't that right?
It does.
Definitely, definitely. So now I know your sponsor, Brian, is on the line as well. And Brian, are you there, sir? And you should be able
Yes,
to.
I'm here.
All right. Well, welcome to the call. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic, Mark.
All right. All right. So now, Brian, can you share with us, why you're excited about the program? Talk a little bit about some of the success that you have had and your team members have had.
Well, really, I'm excited because it gives people an opportunity to really change their financial circumstances in a very quick fashion. Because from my time of coming in and just bringing the two people in, it just exploded. Because, like Jeanette said, like within 3 days, I was able to regain my $300 and plus the $300 profit within those first 3 days. And then we were like, wow. Then the next thing I know, that weekend after I got to 600, I received another like $95 real quick in the dual team. Then all of a sudden, every week from there, the dual team just got to exploding. It went from 95 to 595 to a little over 1200, and then it just kept exploding just on the dual team. That was right before the $10,000 came into play with the winners board. And now, like I said, we going again to the top of the winners board now. And then the dual team is just steady exploding where it's almost averaging about $200 a day right now.
Wow. Wow. And it's only been, what, about 30 days?
I've been in now since about uh, a month and a week.
Month and a week. Well, that's phenomenal. Now there are calls that are taking place right now. What's the schedule and the frequency of those calls right now?
Well, they usually have calls twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then one of the other leaders on the team starting to have international calls at 1 o'clock through the week, Monday through Friday, and that's Central Standard Time for me. But the calls are starting to explode, and people really starting to get you know, uh, adjusted to what this particular platform is doing. And it's really changing a lot of people's lives on a day-to-day basis.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And most likely we will probably do two calls a week, one for the international team and then one for the North American team. And we'll keep everyone informed on that schedule. We'll probably also set up a Facebook group or a Telegram group for information to be able to communicate with everyone. Because one of the things I like about this is there are a lot of opportunities out there for people, but many of these opportunities really require that people have a substantial amount of money. They really need thousands of dollars. And here's a program that a person can get involved in with just $300 one time out of pocket and literally create these thousands of dollars that we need to be able to get to the next level. The money to, pay your car off, pay off all your credit cards, get yourself in a really stable situation, perhaps with no debt whatsoever. And there are other things that we can do to be able to grow our finances. And this is one of the things we like about this. Very simple, easy to explain, and easy to understand. What I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to go through just a couple more slides here, and I may have both of you kind of comment on some of this. And so, as we mentioned, when you complete the winners board or the $10,000 matrix, that's $10,000 that goes into your wallet that you have access to immediately. And also, you get that re-entry into that $10,000 board again, over and over again as we grow the community out. So again, we have details on how the boards work here. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to skip this part, and but on the next call, we'll kind of get into this in a whole lot of detail. And so, of course, the people that you personally refer, they are going to follow you throughout the system. We know that level one is always going to fill up first, all right, and then all your directs are always going to follow you. But you do have the ability in the players board to place people in your team. And so you can help individuals that might be moving a little slower. You can actually place people in their team so they have their two, but you still keep the sponsorship, which is important for the dual team payouts, the binary payouts. So that's very unique. But remember, in the winners board, to qualify for that 10,000, they absolutely must personally refer to. Also, in the players board, based on how many people you have referred, that determines how fast you actually go through it. And so right out of the gate, we understand that the formula for success is everybody referred to as soon as you possibly can, and that will accelerate the program. Does that make sense, Brian?
Yes, that makes perfect sense because the faster you move through and bring people in, it makes the boards close out so much faster. Then at the same time, you're building your binary.
Excellent, excellent. All right, let's see what we have on this next slide here. All right, so this is kind of gives you illustration of what the movements through the board look like. So let's say, for example, you were introduced by Harry, and then you go out and you introduce Tim and Abby. And so you see Harry up here. You also see, let's see. All right, so these new members are introduced by existing associates on the players board. So you see Joe at the top, and you see Harry, and you see Mary. So you can see that Joe has personally referred to. And when you look in your back office, you'll see a diagram just like this. And your goal is to have your name at the top with your two referrals. And everybody's goal is the same. All right. And new members enter the players board from left until the levels fill up. So everybody enters from the left until the levels fill up. Okay. So what I want to do here, I actually want to go and take a look at how the dual team payout works. Let's see if I'm able to get to it. So what this is showing you is some of the main features of the programs. Of course, you follow your leader. There is a such thing as spillover here. So you can only have two people on your first level. So as you bring in other people, they actually fall in on the team and they spill in automatically. So it is a team effort and a team build involved here. We talked about the boards breaking, and we also talked about the jump over system. So if you come in the program and you personally refer to, but someone who came in before you did not refer any or only referred one, you would actually advance ahead of them. And so that's another advantage of going out and referring you to as soon as possible. It can accelerate the system for you, and it can cause you to advance faster than someone who's not doing anything. All right. So when level 1 is filled up, the two boards are formed with a new row of 8 levels, one position under each other. And so this is just another illustration here. And then, in future webinars, we'll have some detailed training because some people, this kind of thing is like very important to them. They have to know exactly how everything works. And so we'll take some time to go through the details on this in a future webinar, okay? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to speed through this, and I want to get to some other features of the compensation plan. So this is all facilitated by software. It works the same way all the time. It functions the same way for everyone. So there's no human interference involved here, which is very good. That's the great thing about using technology. All right, so we talked about the winners board that operates very similar to the players board as well. All right. So I'm going to speed through this. This is a really unique PowerPoint, and this is available to you in your back office. You'll be able to download this. There's also PDFs back there as well. So you can see they are very well done, and they're available because you may want to do your own webinars and presentations. You have the ability to do that. Okay, so let's talk about the leverage profit sharing. So your qualification in a revolving matrix gives you one or more reasons to smile. You also qualify to receive profits from the company's global investment arm. When you directly sponsor two associates into Upnomix, the company matches your original cost of $300 and deposits that amount in its global investment arm. The GIA is the master arm of the company's worldwide casino operations, generates profitability for the organization. The profits are evenly distributed amongst the company's shareholders and associates who contribute to the GIA investment growth. So this is kind of unique. Another way that we earn money, you can see it's not just about us building teams and inviting people. We have a business behind this. that generates income, and we're able to participate in that through the profit sharing. So the profit sharing or leverage profit sharing, LPS, you continue to receive the LPS amounts every week until you receive $600 via the LPS, or until the time that your account has earned a combined total of $1,800 from all commission types, whichever is earlier. The leverage profit sharing is distributed on a weekly basis every Wednesday and credited to your online wallet of each qualified member's account. Qualifications criteria: you must directly sponsor at least 2 members, again, to qualify to start receiving the LPS payout. So everybody is incentivized to do what? Grow the community. Refer to, this is how you maximize it. And that's really simple, can be much easier than that. So let's talk about the dual team bonus real quick. So Upnomix has combined the revolutionary revolving matrix model with the popular binary tree system to reward you in both manners. There is no limit on direct sponsoring, so you can sponsor as many members as you want, which will show up in your direct genealogy chart to follow you in the revolving matrix, which qualifies you to be able to get those payouts faster. However, they are all placed in a 2-team network, a dual team, to help you earn enormous dual team bonuses that you heard Brian talk about. Each member, when placed in the system, gets 2 placements, one in the board and another in the dual team structure of your sponsor. Both genealogies work independently of each other. Once you exit the players board, the dual team bonus kicks in. So the dual team bonus doesn't start until you complete the players board. In other words, you get that $600, that's when the dual team bonus kicks in. And you start receiving weekly payouts based on your left and right leg organization. The unmatched volume from the power leg is carried forward for matching in the next commission cycle. So you're going to earn, I believe it's 5% here, and you will earn that on the weaker leg. All right, very good. So do the math. The dual team bonus is an important element in the Upnomix compensation plan, as it ensures regular income and helps leverage your team's effort and earn income on the entire team. So not only are you earning the money from the 2 matrix, you're also earning money from the dual team, and this is consistent income, as you heard Brian mention, that you are earning every day that's paid out every week. So very, very powerful. You start earning bonuses with only 2 people enrolled, 1 on each side. All right. So capping the limit on the dual team bonus, it is the dual team bonus is credited on a weekly basis at the end of the production week. However, a daily capping is applied. And so in other words, the daily cap for you is $1,000 a day. That would be $7,000 a week, and that would be $30,000 a month. Imagine having that additional recurring income coming in like this. That would be amazing for you to get your family to the next level economically. Okay, they also have ranks. We're going to kind of go through this kind of quickly. There are different ranks that one can achieve, starting at the gold associate to reaching to the top of the company as a legend. And the criteria to move up is not only straightforward, but it's also simple, which is helping more people attain different ranks. The first rank is gold, and that is achieved with $30,000 in revenue in both your left and your right leg organizations, while the subsequent ranks are achieved when you get 2 preceding rank holders in both legs, respectively. All right, they also have lifestyle rewards, which are pretty interesting. You can see here as you reach these ranks, guess what? You receive some rewards. Once you become a diamond, that is an Apple iPad. Black Diamond gets a European trip. Platinum, a Rolex watch. A diplomat, a Harley Davidson, the top model. A presidential is a Mercedes or a Maybach. Then you can see ambassador is a Lamborghini. What is that? Huracan. Not even familiar with that car. Then you also have the Crown Ambassador. That's $3 million plus a Rolls-Royce Ghost. And a Legend is $10 million plus a luxury mansion. So this is going to be really interesting when those awards start going out. They also are planning a big event in Dubai. You'll be hearing more about that. I believe you can qualify for that. You simply just need to become a gold. We'll have more details on that as well. So It's all about the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. $1 million mentors to build the strongest independent workforce in the world by means of training, education, and support, right from the basics to advanced levels of entrepreneurship with Upnomix. So you haven't seen nothing yet. There is a whole lot coming, ladies and gentlemen. This is the beginning. This is all about building the crowd, and while we earn money at the very, very same time. All right, I'm going to take a look at some of these questions here, if you have any. If you have a question, go ahead and type it in the chat box. And Jeanette, is anything else you would like to add? And I'll have Brian do the same thing as we get ready to close out.
No, not at this point. We'll do it on the next one. Okay.
Excellent, excellent. And Brian, any closing remarks or comments?
Well, I don't really have too much to say, but I just say this. This is life-changing for a lot of people. And if you really take this seriously, everyone can win, and your family can really change their lives in a very fast fashion. So that's all I really have to say, Mark.
All right, excellent. Well, we are hitting the ground running. We've had a nice turnout for this call. We've got a lot of people joining and registering right now. We're getting ready to hit the ground running. We're going to open up all the barrels, ladies and gentlemen. We are some pretty strong leaders on the team already, and we are going to really blast this out multiple ways. You absolutely want to get yourself in position, and you want to refer your two as soon as you possibly can. So we have to take a look at when we're going to do the call schedule. We'll let you know. We'll post that. The person who referred you will let you know. As I mentioned, I'm going to personally do just 2 calls a week. One for the international team, which will probably be like at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and one in the evening. We just have to decide what days those are going to be and what times those are going to be. So they're going to be very, very soon. So we'll let you know. Just haven't decided on that yet. Things are moving so fast with this. We had to get a call started right away. And so that's what you're looking at. This was our first call. The future calls are going to get better and better. As we move forward, we're going to have more and more testimonies. We want to have an impact on the lives of people, ladies and gentlemen, not only in the United States, but around the world. We believe we've got something solid right here that can absolutely do that. Does the 2 referral individuals qualify you for bonuses? Yes, as we mentioned earlier. All right, in order for you to participate in the dual team, the binary, you need to personally refer 2. In order for you to qualify for the $10,000 payouts, you need to personally refer 2. And even in the $600 matrix, you move up faster when you personally refer 2. And do you have to stop at 2? No, you can refer as many people as you want. The more people you refer, the better for you. The more you're going to earn on the binary, the faster you're going to go through the 2 matrices. And so with $300 one time out of pocket, this is very affordable with all of these, stimulus checks and whatnot going on, flying out around the place. People are looking for something to do with their money. They're looking for something that is real, and they're looking for something that can provide a significant improvement in their lives. We believe we have got it here. All right. Excellent. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. Man, we look forward to doing something awesome in this community. And you need to understand, you haven't seen nothing yet. We're going to do something extraordinary. Thank you for joining us. Everyone have an awesome day. Get back in contact with the person who invited you. Go ahead and get registered right away. You need to do it today, ladies and gentlemen. And you can pay, by the way, with 35 different cryptocurrencies. All right. And if you don't have any cryptocurrency, contact the person who invited you. They can help you with that. It's very easy to get into the program. It only takes 10 or 15 minutes to get registered. And then you can start promoting and start building your team. So we'll get with the leaders. We'll let you know when the next call is going to be. We'll try to get something done really fast. Maybe we can do something on Saturday, so all of us can hit the ground running. We just need to put our heads together and decide on a time. So if you like this call, go ahead and type in Y in the chat box. If you want to see more of these calls, type 2 Ys in the chat box. And if you're excited about what we're going to be doing moving forward, type 3 Ys in the chat box. All right. I see those Ys. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So this has been recorded. We'll get the recording out to everyone, so you'll be able to use that as an introduction. Of course, these webinars are going to get better and better as we move forward. Anyway, we're going to do something amazing with the leaders that we have on this call, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and just buckle your seatbelts and get ready for the ride. Thank you for joining us. Have an awesome day. God bless.